Thank you. I give the call to the Assistant Minister and Member for Ryan.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. I rise today to report to the Chamber on the recent Pacific Women's Parliamentary Partnerships Forum in the Solomon Islands. I was privileged to be invited by the Honourable Julie Bishop to lead the Australian delegation to the forum during the last week of September. This forum was attended by Australian parliaments from federal, state and territory levels, as well as representatives from 13 Pacific nations. The Australian federal delegation included the Chief Government Whip, the Member for Forrest, Nola Marino, the Member for Gilmore, Ann Sudmalis, Senator Claire Moore and Senator Anne Urquhart. The PWPP is funded by the Australian Government and supports the professional and skills development of Pacific women parliamentarians and staff. It develops engagement between women in the Pacific region and their parliaments and supports research into gender equality. This week-long forum focused on many issues, including women's leadership, women's economic empowerment and ending violence against women. Importantly, as neighbours do, we also discussed the future support that Australia can offer. It was an honour to join with such amazing Pacific women who have achieved so much despite their unique challenges. Due to historical and ongoing social, cultural and economic barriers, there is still a noticeable imbalance in the representation of women in the upper echelons of Pacific legislators and other decision-making bodies. We can ill afford for these small nations to fall behind, and it is therefore vital that as a progressive country we encourage and empower women to ensure their contribution benefits their country. As at August 2017, the percentage of women elected in Pacific Parliament sits at approximately 7%. Women have never comprised more than 10% of the membership of Pacific national parliaments in 4 island countries since independence. I know that through partnerships like the Pacific Women's Parliamentary Program, we will see more female participation as elected representatives. These forums facilitate face-to-face interaction and understanding of issues and ways to instigate change. We may not see instant results in the short term, but over a longer period these nations will benefit from discussions and support facilitated through these forums. As my good friend and colleague, the Member for Forrest, says, to empower a woman is to empower family, and to empower a woman is to empower a whole community. That is so very true. However, I believe that to elect a woman to any of the parliaments in our neighbouring countries is to empower a nation. Increasing the participation and inclusion of women in decision-making roles will have profound benefits for all. A big thank you to all involved in this delegation, including the staff from DFAT, who ensured Australia's involvement in this event was a success. And Mr Deputy Speaker, I seek leave to table the Australian delegation's report.
Is leave granted? Yep, leave's granted.